everybody. Ready for our stretch? And we're gonna relax. So today, why don't we grab a tie? Let's have a chair handy. I'll put a blanket on the back of my chair, and we'll use that a little bit later on. So let's start out. Just gonna do some nice, easy breathing, and wake ourselves up. Take a breath. And exhale. And again, bend your knees. And exhale. Bring your right arm up. Breathe. Reach across. Lift your elbow. Open your ribs. Now look down at the floor. Reach longer and come up. And down. Left arm, reach up, breathe. Reach across. And look down at the floor. Reach a little longer and come up. And down. Stand nice and tall. Shoulders come up. Pull your shoulders up. Pull your shoulders back. Lift. Pull back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Use your breath. One more time. And now come forward. Open your back. Open your back. Use your breath. One more time. And relax. Overhead, reach. Right arm. Swim backwards. Lift. Bring that arm back. And the left arm. Swim forward. Reach. Reach. And reach. Now both arms overhead. Breathe. Lace your fingers, press your palms to the ceiling. Pull your belly button in. Reach as long as you can. Bring your hands behind your head. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Lift your chin. Your glutes are tight. Press your hips forward. Your lower jaw is relaxed. Come straight up. Bring your elbows around your head. And lower your chin. Keep your lower jaw relaxed. And lift your chin to neutral. Elbows out to your sides. Hands overhead. Palms face the ceiling. Come out. Bring your arms down behind you. Lace your fingers. Press down. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Lift your arms. And down. Overhead reach. Lace your fingers. Palms face the ceiling. And release. Come down. Lace your fingers behind you. Press down. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Lift your hands away. And relax. Arms at your sides. Roll your shoulders up and back. Oh, Use your breath. And now forward. One more time and reach overhead. Hands on the front of your thighs. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge forward, lift your tailbone. Reach for the floor, top of your head faces the floor. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs, round up. Use your glutes, use your abs, help your lower back. Overhead reach. And down. Hands on the front of your thighs. Take a breath. And hinge forward. Lift your tailbone. Top of your head faces the floor. Wiggle your toes. Keep your toes loose. Bend your knees. Hands on your thighs. Round up. Overhead reach. Bend your knees, forward of your toes, palms together. Fingers face downward, scoop to your knees, overhead reach, breathe. And bend your knees, forward of your toes, palms together. Fingers face downward, scoop to your knees, overhead, breathe. And one more time. Bend your knees, palms together. Fingers face downward, scoop to your knees, overhead, breathe. Right arm swims backwards, left. Left arm swims forward. Open your back. One more time. Reach up, breathe. Stand nice and tall. Let your arms be relaxed. Shoulders be relaxed. Tilt your right ear toward your right shoulder. Turn your chin against the front of your shoulder. Lift your chin parallel to your shoulder. Turn your head to front. Left ear down towards your left shoulder. Turn your chin against the front of your shoulder. Lift your chin parallel to your shoulder. Turn your head back to front. Overhead reach. Bring your feet wide apart. Take a breath, right arm up. windmill. And reach. And hold your breath. And switch. And come back up. Hands up front. Take a breath. Hinge forward, lifting your tailbone, reaching for the floor. Top of your head faces the floor. Walk your hands to your left leg. Push towards your knee. And relax, hands center. Walk your hands to your right leg. Press your nose towards your knee. And back to center. Bend your knees, hands on your thighs. Press up. Overhead reach. Twist, twist and lift to your left. Now turn your toes out and bring your arms down. Place your hands on either side of your foot and turn your toes, your right toes so they're facing inward. Now lower that hip toward the floor. Back up, toes face right, go to your other side. Turn your toes in and lower your hip toward the floor. Come back up and back to front. Walk your feet in, heel toe, heel toe. Round up. Overhead reach. Palms together, squeeze your glutes. Open your front. Back up. Arms down. Roll your shoulders up and back. Use your breath. One more time, and now go the other way. One more time. Overhead reach. Come to the end of your mat. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge forward. Lift your tailbone. Reach for the floor. Now bend your knees and walk yourself down to your hands and knees. Bring your right foot back. Dig your toes into the floor. Stretch through the calf and ankle. Open the bottom of your foot. Now slide your toes in. Bring your toes next to your left knee. Try to get that heel down to the floor. And come up. Put that knee down. left foot goes back. Dig into the floor, push away with your heel. And keep your abs pulled in. You're supporting your lower back. And bring those toes in. Bring your toes by your right knee. Try to get your heel to the floor. As close as you can get. And lean forward on your hands. And bring that knee down. Let's switch legs again. Right leg back. Toes come in. Press your heel down. We're going to change it just a little bit. And then relax. So now you're going to bring that foot forward. You're going to lean back onto your left leg. Back up. Bring that knee down. Bring the left foot back. And bring those toes in. Relax. Bring that foot forward. And lean back. Pushing along the back of that thigh. And then come back up. And bring that knee down. Bring your hands forward of your shoulders. Go back to child's pose. Hips go back, arms reach overhead. Come back up. Lower your hips toward the floor. Pull your belly button in. Squeeze your glutes and bend your elbows. Lift your chin. And back to child's pose. Your abs pulled in. Reach overhead, stretch your back. And come back up. Lower your hips toward the floor, bend your elbows slightly. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your chin. You're in Cobra. Relax, hips go back. One more time. Exhale. Come back up onto your hands and knees. And bring your left hand back so it's underneath your shoulder. Bring your right arm underneath you. Thread the needle. Press on the floor, lifting you. Right hand on the floor. Thread the needle with your left arm. And press on the floor, lifting you. Hands on the floor. Move your feet to one side or the other. Have a seat. Sit nice and tall. Adjust your back so your spine is nice and long. Feet are flexed. Take a breath. Exhale, now hinge forward. Slide your hands down the sides of your legs towards your ankles. Go as far as you can with your first stretch. Open back up. Right hand to the outside of your left knee. Little twist to your left. Looking over your shoulder. Lower your chin and look down at the floor. Keep your lower jaw relaxed so you're not clenching your teeth. Bring your head back up and return to front. Adjust your back, sitting nice and tall. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge forward. Keep your lower jaw relaxed. And round up. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. A little twist to your right. Lower your chin, look down at the floor. And bring your head back to neutral and return to front. Bring your knees out. Pull your heels in. Take hold of your toes. Press your knees downward and then lean forward. Back up, your shoulders back. Now slide your feet forward, adjust your back, take a breath, and hinge forward. Take hold of your toes, pull yourself between your bent legs. And bring your shoulders back up, pull your heels in. Take hold of your toes and press your knees downward. Adjust your back so you're sitting nice and tall. Your head is neutral, your cervical spine. Now pull your chest forward. Press your knees down. Shoulders back. Slide your feet forward. Adjust your back. Take a breath. And hinge forward. Take hold of your toes. Pull your chest toward the floor. Come back up. Bring your knees up. Slide your legs out long. Grab that tie. Place your tie underneath both feet. Adjust your back so you're sitting nice and tall. Take a breath. Exhale. Pull yourself forward. Up. Right hand pulls onto the tie. Take a breath. Exhale, twist to your left. Lower your chin. Keep your lower jaw relaxed. Now follow your collarbone over to your right shoulder. Look over that shoulder. Lower your chin. Follow your collarbone. Back to your left. Bring your head back to neutral and return to front. Right hand takes hold of the tie. Take a breath. Exhale, twist to your right. And lower your chin. The lower jaw relax. Follow your collarbone. Over to your left shoulder. Look over the top of your shoulder. And lower your chin, follow your collarbone. Back to your right. Bring your head back to neutral and return to front. Adjust your back so you're sitting nice and tall. Take a breath. Exhale forward. Round up. Move that tie off to the side. Sit nice and tall and straddle your legs wide apart. Hands on the floor in front of you, feet are flexed. Take a breath. Exhale, hinge forward, stretch the inner thighs, slide your fingers forward. Walk your hands back towards you. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left knee. Bring your right arm up. Breathe. Exhale, slide your hand down towards your foot. Lift your elbow. Back up. Exhale, turn to face your left leg. Hands on either side of your knee. Take a breath. Exhale, slide your hand down toward your ankle, nose towards your knee. Try to keep your right hip on the floor. If it wants to lift, adjust your hips, pressing that hip downward. Now take your right hand to the outside of your left lower leg. Slide your left hand back. Use this right hand and pull yourself closer to your knee. Bring your left hand towards your hip. Press on the floor, lifting you. Right arm comes up. Breathe. Exhale. Right hand to the inside of your right knee. Take a breath. Exhale. Slide your hand down towards your ankle. Lifting your left arm. Try to keep that left hip from lifting off the floor. Press that hip downward. And come back up. face your right leg. Take a breath. Exhale, slide your hands down towards your ankle, nose towards your knee. Square off your hips. Your feet are flexed. Your face is relaxed. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right lower leg. Slide your right hand back. Use that left hand and pull yourself closer to your knee. And bring your right hand towards your hip. Press on the floor, lifting you. Left arm comes up, breathe. And exhale. Bring one knee in. Bring the other knee in. Pull your heels towards you. Wrap your arms around your knees. Lower your forehead to your knees. Open your back. Bring your head back to neutral. Slide your legs out. Go ahead and follow your legs down. Come back up. I'm going to change my position. So I'm facing the same side as my mat. Adjust your back, sitting nice and tall. One more time, breath, and hinge forward. Come back up. Scoot yourself forward, hands on the backs of your knees. Take a breath. Hinge downward, open your back. Go all the way down to the floor. Bring your feet on the floor. Bring your right arm overhead. Bring your left arm overhead. Bring your right leg out, point your toes. Bring your left leg out, point your toes. Now reach in both directions. Now your right side. Reaches a little longer. And relax your left side. Reaches a little longer. And relax. Bring one arm down, the other arm down. Let your arms rest comfortably on the floor. Put one foot on the floor and then the other foot. Push into the floor. Lift your lower back just barely off the floor. And then let your back rest on the floor. Everything feels okay. Cross your right leg over the left and tee off your arms. Take a breath. Exhale, lower your knees to your left and turn your head right. Use that left leg. Pull the right leg across. Fingers be relaxed. Your face be relaxed. Squeeze your thighs and lift your knees. Head back to center. Take a breath. On your exhale, knees lower to your right. Turn your head left. Use that right leg. Press your left leg downward. Squeeze your thighs and lift lift your knees, head back to center. Bring that right leg up. Place your hands around your knee. Slide your hands up towards your ankle. Flex your foot. Take a breath. Exhale. Pull that leg over you. Pull your leg a little closer. Pull your leg a little closer still. And relax. Bend your knee. Place your ankle across the top of your left knee. Use your right hand. Press your right knee away. Relax. Lift your left foot off the floor. Put both hands behind your left knee and use your right elbow to push your right knee away as you pull both legs in. Pushing the outside of your thigh. Round that hip. Foot down. Put your right foot down. Push into the floor. Lift your lower back just barely off the floor. And let your lower back feel okay. Let your arms rest comfortably at your sides. Cross your left leg over the right. Tee off your arms. Take a breath. Exhale. Knees lower to your right. And turn your head left. Using your right leg. Pull your left leg across. Squeeze your thighs and lift your knees. Head back to center. Take a breath. Exhale, your knees lower to your left. Your head turns right. Press that right leg downward. Relax your hands. Relax your face. Squeeze your thighs and lift your knees. Head back to center. Bring your ankle to the top of your right knee. Put your left hand on your thigh and press your knee away. And relax. Now lifting your right foot off the floor, put both hands behind your right knee, your left elbow presses your left knee away as you pull both legs in. Relax. Put your foot down. Put your left foot down. Roll to your left side. And reach down. Take hold of your foot. Pull your heel to your glutes. Press your shoulder back. Press your hip forward. And relax, let your leg rest on top of your left leg. And take some deep breaths. Let your rib cage expand with your breath. And again, lift your leg, take hold of your ankle with your foot. Pull your heel towards your glutes. Press your shoulder back. Press your hip forward. Now you're going to bring this right leg, this top leg, out to your side, straight in front of your hip. Reach down, take hold of your left foot, pull that heel towards you and lay back. Release your foot, slide your leg down, press yourself up, let's go to the other side. And your side. Reach down, take hold of your foot and pull your heel towards your glutes. Press your shoulder back, press your hip forward. And release. Let your leg rest on top of your right leg. Take some deep breaths. Expand your rib cage with your breath. And again, lift your leg, take hold of your ankle, your foot, pull your heel towards your glutes, press your shoulder back. And release. Bring this top leg, your left leg, straight out in front of your hip and reach down. Take hold of your right foot, pull that heel in and lay back. Release that foot, slide your top leg down and roll onto your belly. Bring your arms out in goal pose position and strengthen our backs. Now squeeze both shoulder blades and lift your arms. And relax. Squeeze your glutes and lift both legs. Try to get just above your knees, off the floor. And relax. Now
Now work on a diagonal. Right shoulder blade squeezes, lift that right arm. Left glutes squeeze and lift your left leg. And bring those limbs down. Left shoulder blade squeeze, lifting that arm. Right glutes squeeze, lift that leg. And bring those limbs down. Now both shoulder blades squeeze, lift both arms. Glutes squeeze, lift your legs. Don't hold your breath, keep breathing. And relax. Bring your hands in by your shoulders, lift yourself up, and hips back to your heels, child's pose. Now come up onto your hands and knees, lower your hips toward the floor, come back onto your belly. Bring your arms out in goal pose. Both shoulder blades squeeze, lift your arms. Glutes squeeze, lift your legs. Now bring your arms straight overhead. You're soaring through the air. Superman, Superwoman. And bring your arms out to your sides, teed off from your shoulders. Hold those legs up. And bring your arms down at your sides. Palms are up. Lift your hands higher than your hips. Lift your chin. And bring your arms out to your sides. Palms facing the floor. And reach overhead. Superwoman. And relax. Bring your hands by your shoulders. Lift yourself up and back to child's pose. And bring yourself up and have a seat. Okay, I asked you to bring a chair. So find that chair, and I put a blanket on the top of my chair for my feet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift our legs over our hips. So you can brace your chair up against your table, your coffee table, your bed, your couch, just someplace where it's not gonna move on you. Now, bring your bottom close to your chair and bring your legs up. Now let your arms rest down at your sides and let your feet rest on the top of your chair. Now you can also use a wall and you can bring your legs straight up over your hips. So we're just gonna let the blood flow from our feet down towards our hips, down towards our heart. Take some deep breaths. Now bend one knee, bend the other knee. Bring your knees down to the floor and press yourself up. Sit comfortably. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Thank you for coming today. Hope you had a little fun. Hope you feel stretched out.
See you next time.